Hi guys. Today we're going to do a few missions. Like let's see. Oh, we didn't do vault. I'll do it later. Today we'll try to go to. Let's do the Gotham Sewer mission. We didn't do that yet. That will complete our run through all the tier two missions, the tier two solo missions. Again, normally it is just uh, a harder version of the original mission, which makes me realize I probably should switch to DPS for this one. Because you can see the prisoners are fairly resistant. Although I should be okay if I can juggle him, but it'll be simpler to just overpower him with the more extra damage. Also, as you can see, I did a couple of Central City mission to try to get a couple of marks. Hopefully, let's see, can I? Oh yeah, we could unlock our belt. So let's do that. Also doing those Central City missions, I got a log box. Let's look at what's in the box. Yeah, yeah. Let's go with for the display. Why not? And let's put our Tombot device in the trinket and the utility belt. So we're good to go.
This whole place is filled with fear gas. Get those leaking barrels out of there and clear the air.
As you can see, they hit fairly hard for this mission. No choice. Let's take a cola. Normally, we've unlocked one belt slot. That slot should stay unlocked for 60 days, hopefully. Again, pretty much like when we did it the first time as a a simple solo mission. As we were leveling up, the illusions, some of the illusions, as soon as we hit them once, they disappear. Or once we hit them, they turn back into, let's say, if the illusion is actually a thug in disguise, then as soon as we hit it, it will revert to being a thug. Like here. That one of the green thingy, gooey, he's pretty lethal. Ideally, if you want to choose one target, choose that one. It is usually the one that may end up killing you. Although the others aren't. The others are pretty hitting pretty hard too. So as you can see, those thugs at the current level,
Clear out the gas
they hit pretty hard.
before she's lost to Scarecrow's madness.
So here's our two friends, Edward and Eddie. Let's put a few surprises for them. And as tough as the thugs were, these two guys usually are much tougher. Although I have to admit, I didn't really do this mission since Game Update 47, so maybe they're not as hard as I remember. But I suspect they'll be pretty hard. So thank God we had our backups. It would have been a tough fight otherwise. And we got a weapon, which obviously not the weapon we need, of course. Oh yeah, in Central City I got a few collections, so there we go. And I got a nice super speed exobyte, which is sadly it's pointless nowadays. Well, let's refill our potions, our colas. There's usually a chest hiding somewhere on this level. Not here. Not here. It's a fairly nice level. I'm surprised they did not reuse it for anything else. Or maybe they did and I just can't recall. Could be. Oh, there's our treasure chest. So let's open it. And we got a helmet, which probably won't be very good. Yeah. So nothing really worth mentioning. As you can see, the grenade is pretty good. It's pretty good to do crowd control, and also it does damage to multiple targets. So against when you're facing a mob, the grenade is pretty versatile and does the trick. Oh, Here's our friends, the Killer Crocs. Oh, and there's one already. And you may wonder why I burned through my bar this quickly. I just did not bother with the battle display because there's plenty of barrels in this room. And essentially, I just wanted to crowd control the Killer Crocs a bit so that I could click on the fallen Killer Crocs. Otherwise, when I was trying to click them, they would interrupt me. So the grenade did the trick into crowd controlling them. And as you can see, I'm not using my robots yet. I'm saving them for later on the fight. And as you can see, we have some extra barrels already. So there's plenty of barrels, and they respawn fairly quickly. So burning through power in this mission, not really an issue. And now I summon my friends. We'll try to kill those birds as quickly as possible, so that we can then finish off Scarecrow. I should probably have waited after the birds. Oh well. Again, the birds. So as you can see, the grenade did a good job stunning a handful of birds and setting them on fire. So now we're going to be able to finish off the Scarecrow and his henchmen. Again, the grenade does a good job in incapacitating at least some of them. And it does put them on fire, so that's good too. And the Scarecrow himself, as you saw, is not the strongest guy to fight. So we're done here with this. Let's see what's in the box, as usual. No idea what it gave us. Oh well. And of course, boots I cannot use. That's the one thing I don't miss about the older levels. They didn't have unattuned gear. And sadly, 99% of the time you would end up with crap you could not use. So I really don't miss it. So instead of just zoning out, oh, we can't. I thought we could go do the vault right away, but guess we have no choice. Oh, I hear something. So let's go do the vault. Let's go do the vault. It'll be good for at least one mark of victory. Ooh, we got a Superboy hoodie. It's been a while since I've seen one of those. So we can add the hoodie, the belt we already have, the pants we already have, and the wings. Essentially at this point, pretty much most of what we'll find in the vault will be stuff we already have. But once in a while, we'll get something new like the Superboy hoodie. So, and at the very least, it's good for one mark of victory. So we're up to 12. So let's keep going. Let's try to cure for the. We did the flashback duo already, so let's try to cure for the other tier 2 duo. I would be tempted to cure for the Cape Carmine lighthouse. Maybe later. Ah, So it should be fairly easy with CR 133. Hopefully, Super Girly will stick with us, or maybe not. Hi there. My chat is not enabled, so if you leave me chat, I won't see it sadly. But hi, thanks for joining us. And now we're doing one of the tier two duos.
Watching you in a fight is like watching the epic struggle between cat and vacuum cleaner.
God damn, they hit hard.
Good afternoon. I am Thomas. I was created on a workbench in the Hall of Doom by DCUO. You have heard of it, right?
Hi there. I did not enable the chat, so sadly, if you leave a chat, I will not be able to see it. I'm not sure where our friend is going. Ah, crap. Essentially, we have to defend the turrets in this fight. I'm not sure why when I activated the turret, the girl went at the other end of the map instead of defending the turret. It happens. And somehow she had to activate both turrets at the same time instead of doing one turret and then doing the other. I guess she feels she's elite enough to do both at once. Well, let's see. And as expected, having both turrets at once was a mistake. Don't know where he's going. Well, let's ask him. So we got some healer belt. Oh, we got some gloves. That'll be good. 2 pair of gloves. Oh well. We got some healer boots, some tank pants, and let's see what's in the box. Well, we got a plan. Not really worth it, but better than nothing. It's the exact same pair of gloves, so let's equip that. So, well, we can leave, I suppose. Sadly, this pretty much was a textbook example of why I hate multiplayers. And I usually, as much as possible, try to stick to doing single player stuff. But you don't always get that choice, sadly. Uh, where's my Tombot? Uh, oh, there it is. So let's see. Probably have a few things we could put in here, like some weapons. Yep. Oh, and that's it. The mystical and occult stuff will be nice in some other base. Let's put a plesiosaur display. Pterosaur display, sorry. Is that the one on the ceiling? Oh yeah. Let's put it somewhere, well, where it will not bother us. And there we go. I might as well sell this. So we got some tank boots and lots of healer gear. At least we got one pair of controller gloves. Better than nothing. And let's put some mod in it. The nice thing with getting two pair of gloves is that we're going to be able to have one pair with the max damage mode and the other pair with the stealth mode. Probably could keep the max damage mod on both pair. Well, probably could use just one pair with the max damage mod. But we have two pair of gloves, so why not? I'm not sure I can sell the ISIS gloves though. Oh yeah, I can. There we go. So do we try another duo and risk getting a crappy partner again? Why not? So in this version, we're going to have to free the civilians in those pods. I don't know if you recall, that's the same kind of pod we were in at the very beginning of the game in the cinematic. I thought it was cute when I saw that. Oh, that would be a good belt. Let's need on that. And obviously, since it was a controller piece of gear, the tank could not need on it, so I was pretty much guaranteed. Well, let's go see what he's doing. You had to break the pod. There's a few pods spread across that have like these little robots in them. If you break them pods, well, you end up facing a little small army of tiny robots. Also, and he did break one of those pods. Not sure if he's. I don't know if he's feet hunting like the other guy was, or I'm starting to think that sometimes people never did those missions before, which is not would not be unheard of, I guess. The way the DLCs work, you can skip one, so it's not impossible that people would skip, let's say, a battle for the Earth. And then only much later in the game they would come back to Battle of the Earth. So essentially, they would reach level 97 and never having done the missions. No choice. I'm gonna have to. They will not let me click on that thingy, so
Would you like to allow FaceTube access to your screenshots?
well, only one civilian left to defeat. And of course our friend is in here. So let's ask him again. So let us see what's in the box. At least we did get a few nice pieces of gear, even though it was a bit annoying. Uh, I would say it happens. Sadly, it happens a little too often. Oh yeah, I never did put exhibits on my gloves. We'll do that soon. Like right now. So let's get out of here. So once more, let's re-imprint our gear. Hi there, thanks for joining us. Sorry, I don't have my comments enabled. So if you leave my chats enabled or comments, I suppose. So if you leave a chat, I won't be able to read it. Sorry about that. Oh, there we go. So it's exhibit crafting time. So let's recover those we have already. And let's see what we need. One blue, one red, and two yellow. Actually, we need more than one red, but we can't, so one blue, one red, two yellow will do. So here's the blue. So blue, red, and yellow, yellow. And actually, I will make another yellow. Why, says you? You'll see. So let's put the red here, or well, let's put it here. So essentially, the mods themselves don't really matter. They don't make that big a difference. Like 5 vitalization, who cares? But if we can get if we add the socket affinity bonus, but the really good part is the 2.5 critical ability attack chances and the 2.5 critical power chances. Essentially, all the criticals. That's what you really want from those mods. Sure, if we could have better mods, well, that would be even better. But we don't. So essentially, that's why I made another yellow mod. It was for the DPS gloves. So the gloves are the only piece so far that I'm really replacing. Like whenever I change armory, it's all the same gear except for the gloves, which are the one part that remains the same. That that is different. Sorry, it's been a long day. I guess I'm more tired than I thought. So let's see. We only have one duo left, one tier two duo left to do. So let's go and do that. It'll probably be a while before I do any more of those duos. And our combat rating is raising pretty well. And essentially, we want to raise our combat rating to about 270 in order to gain access to the tier 4 missions. We're not just there yet. Let's go to Gotham and look for exhibits, I guess. I'll wait a bit. I'll go around a bit for looking for exhibits, and if in a minute or two we don't get into a mission, I'll start a solo mission. The amusement mile is pretty much where I look for exhibits nowadays. I started looking for exhibits in Central City. That's where I had my first exhibit run, and it was working fairly well until at some point there was, I don't know, they made some changes to the exhibits or something. And previously I would get 20%, maybe at most maybe 25% of my exhibits would be speed exhibits. But I would find them quickly enough that even if I was wasting 20-25% of my exhibits on speed exhibits, it didn't really matter. I was making enough actual exhibits so that it was worth it to run in Central City. But then at some point they there was this game update and they made some changes, and what was like 20-25% of speed exhibits in Central City almost turned into like 90% or something. Like it was like I would get way too many speed exhibits, which pretty much made my exhibit route pointless or obsolete. I'm not sure what the proper word would be, but essentially it wasn't worth it to look for exhibits in Central City anymore. So I started looking for exhibits, and somehow I gravitated towards this area. I can't really explain why. It just happened like that. Like as I was flying around looking for exhibits, somehow I would end up in this area, and gather quite a lot of them. So in a fairly short amount of time. So as time went by, I started looking for exhibits mostly in this area, and that was it. So let's see if our friend. So we have to destroy the viral pods. Essentially, the viral pods that there's a little pods over here. Those yellow pods here. When we break them, there's like a small army of Brainiac tumblers in them. And of course, our friend went his separate ways. Oh well. Somehow people don't want to stick together. Some missions are so easy if like for the duo, you stay the two guys together, you go around, kill all the mobs, and it's easy for everyone. But now people keep on going their separate ways. Let's activate that just because it's Sunday. Oh no, it's Saturday. Oh no, it's Sunday. Oh no, it's still Saturday. Sadly, one of the drawbacks with the acrobat is that some of the ledges are hard to pass through. So we're still missing two pods. There's one. So where's the last one? Hi there, thanks for joining us. Sadly, I don't have the chat enabled, so if you leave a comment on the chat, I won't really see it. Sorry about that. And if you want to see what you missed so far, I usually post those videos on YouTube afterwards. Essentially, today I was planning to do the tier 2 duos. So this is the last one that I'm doing today. I had done the Flash duo previously, and now I did the three Battle for the Earth duos. So let's see what's in the box. I have no idea. If you guys saw what's in the box, lucky you. Probably something that's stacked on top of something else. I just didn't notice what it was. Oh well, doesn't matter. So let's get out of here. Although I didn't notice if we got the little treasure chest. Nah, I don't care at this point. So those duos were a little bit of a pain in the a little bit of a pain in the butt, but we did get a few nice pieces of gear. So why the hell not? Let's take a few exhibits before I go back to my base. Or do I need to go back to my base? I don't think so. So let's see, what can we do next? Okay, let's do a solo mission. This time we won't go in order, and the first tier 3 mission that I always do is the Star Labs facility. I have no idea why. I couldn't really explain to you why, but it feels like the right one to do once I have access to the tier 3 missions. And strangely enough, even though that it's a solo mission, I still need to wait somehow. Oh well, let's gather exhibits while we wait. No, oh, there's one down there. Oh, too late. Hopefully it'll be there when I get back. So we'll stay in DPS mode. It'll be a bit easier. And this first part of the mission is usually one of the tough parts. So I don't usually be. I'm usually not shy in using my backups here. And as you can see, the combat rating of the mobs here are 80. Apparently, that's by design. That's how it's supposed to be. So the enemies are 30 combat rating above your character. Holy crap. I wasn't quick enough to drink my potion. It happens. I'm not sure if everything will have respawned or if I'll continue where I was at. It's been a while since I did this one. It's not too dramatic. Somehow I can target this little guy over here. Probably because I was above, like the angle of the steps or something was preventing me from targeting him. Let's use our little diamond. And let's not be afraid to spam powers a bit. And there we go. It's been a while since I've been here. I'm not sure if there's exclamation point nearby. Doesn't seem to be, so let's keep going.
Fall back into defensive positions. Secure our control
Well, let's
points.
be a bit stealthy for now. Maybe we weren't able to put a mine. As you saw, they saw us even though we were in stealth mode. Definitely, I need a better weapon. Holy crap! I still have a level 30 weapon.
Turret reinitializing. Next core targeted.
Sadly, there's 11 weapons that can drop. So the odds of getting the one weapon you use out of those 11, pretty slim. So what I usually do is that I try to buy, that's usually the first piece of gear I try to buy. Oh, that's usually a tough one as well, so let's summon our friends and even use our jewel.
Operation completed.
Uh,
Turret reinitializing. Next core
I'm surprised I was able to click on the console.
Hopefully Oolong Island doesn't catch wind of my little freelancing enterprise.
Class effect core forces are invading
There's
our
sometimes a
colony.
treasure chest here. I guess not.
Code red. Repeat. Code red.
So let's see. The big one, the big guy in the armor is usually the hardest one to defeat. So let's try to kill the agent as soon as possible, so that we'll have one less guy to do damage to us. Although if we can keep on juggling this little guy, we'll be fine. While I wait, I did skip a few exclamation points. There's usually, there it is. There's usually one over here.
Secure our control points.
There's even one.
Out of my way!
Where's the other one?
Demand to speak to her immediately.
Yes, Mr. Luther. I'm Sarah Charles. How may I?
I'm sure you're aware, Dr. Charles, that scientists confidentiality agreement, which has been violated by Dr. Khan.
Oh, don't
Oh, I was sure there was another one.
activate all non-security
Oh,
storage
that's okay.
personnel.
There's another one on next on this side. So let's talk to our friend Superman. Lex is not that difficult, and as you can see, there's a few healing barrels around, but he is still quite a few combat ratings above me, so let's not be too cocky. Uh,
Hurry! Lex's armor is shorted out. Attack him now!
well, let's summon our friends. And essentially, there's three steps in fighting Lex. So as you start, you have to activate the pulsar. Then once you take down his health point, and then you have to activate another pulsar. Then you take down his health point, and you have to activate another pulsar until you actually manage to defeat him.
Lex's armor is shorted out. Attack him now!
So essentially, you have to activate the three pulsars to be able to defeat Lex. I guess it was their way to justify how a newbie hero could defeat the almighty Lex Luthor. Essentially, you're cheating. You're using pulsars to negate Luthor's armor. But luckily, Lex seems to be focused on attacking Superman. So we're not in too much danger right now. But as you can see, we barely can do any damage to Luthor without our backup. It's going to take a while. And there's the third pulsar.
The EMPs are overloading. We must defeat Lex before the EMP field is purged.
Essentially, while he's focused on Superman, I'm just spam block breaking. So the poor little guy, he can't block. As soon as he blocks, I hear their chest. I hate the random in this game. So we got a healer chest piece. That stinks, but what can you do?
But so long as you and I are here, he has no choice. Great work. And thanks.
So we got some Star Labs commendation. So let's see what's in the box. Oh, let's skip the movie,
Superman?
which we can somehow.
Not even human. An alien like Brainiac. Call him our planet's champion? Ha!
Oh, there we go. So let's take our little exclamation point before we forget.
Classified materials registry.
Oh, here's our treasure chest.
Species. Recovered by Batman.
And we got a helmet, which I think is something we saw 1,000 times already. So we got two healer chests. Why am I not surprised? So let's see what's in the box. Garbage. It happens. So we're going to try to go get that little blue exclamation point here.
Starlab's metahuman research arm.
And I think we're done for here. I don't think there's anything else.
I hear,
Uh,
wait. Well, that can't be good. Is that Luther? With Metallo? And that's Black Adam.
there's nothing else here, so let's go.
It's Black Adam. Sorry, Professor. I need to alert the...
Oh, our exhibit is still there. If I manage to get up somehow. Oh, there we go. Oh, an exhibit here. There's one. Sometimes there's one down there, but doesn't seem to be. So what next? No. Interrogation point. There's an evil villain nearby. He's in PvP gear. Let's see if we can attack him. And of course he's staying right above me so that I have a hard time targeting him. Oh, we got him. Sadly in PvP, well, or when you're fighting other players, flying characters will try to stay right above you where you have a hard time targeting them. But let's go back to our base and repair and do a few things. I'll be right back. We got a red mod, so let's put that in our generator. There we go. +3 might. Not that much, but better than +2, I guess. Oh, let's repair first. So let's see what we can do next. Well, we could do one more solo. Let's try the Shady Nightclub. Hopefully, I won't regret it too much. Oh, I'm a bit impressed though. Cure time seems to be pretty quick lately, so that's good. Makes it easier to do missions. Oh well. I guess he was waiting for someone to carry him through the mission, so let us wait. And sadly, this is why there should be a bigger deserter penalty. People leave missions for no goddamn good reasons. Let's leave and start again. Why did I leave instead of just waiting? Very simple. If we're unlucky, we could wait 5, 10, 23 minutes. And being stuck in a mission just waiting for 23 minutes is no fun. At least here I can teleport to Gotham and start looking for exhibits or all that fun stuff. So essentially, that's how I start my exhibit run. I start here and then I go around here, nothing, then I keep going. Sometimes there's some besides those crates, no, nothing. So we keep going. Sometimes there's some here, no. Sometimes up here, oh yes. Up here is good. And then I go down here. Nope, no good. Down here, no good. Sometimes at the top of the wheel, no good. Sometimes down here, nope. Then there's on top here, nope. Sometimes there's one inside, but if you just stand on the rooftop, you can hear it. Sometimes here, but no. You would think that at least a few would have spawned, or did someone pass by just 3 seconds before me? Could be. Unlikely, but it could be. So usually by now I should have had at least 2 or 3 exhibits minimum, but I guess not. So I started my run around the amusement mile, and then I extended it to here. Sometimes there's one on top right here, but nope. No, there's one down here, but again, nope. Sometimes there's one over here. Ah, there it is. One over here. Actually, I got two. At some point, it seems to have made it so that we get a bit more exhibits. Like, I remember in the olden days, getting two exhibits at the same time was a really, really rare occasion. Now it happens fairly often. So I guess they thought that they weren't giving enough exhibits to make it worth people's time, or some such thing, or they're just trying to encourage people to start looking for exhibits again. Not sure, but I won't complain when you get two at the same time. It's always nice. So we'll wait a few seconds more, and I'll go do something else. And usually I'll do this run as a villain. It's easier since you don't have to fight off all the plant creature around here. Not that it's that difficult, especially once you start to be fairly overgeared for this area. But it still can be annoying. Like if they hit you, they still interrupt you from taking the exhibit. So sometimes they'll try to grab the exhibit, get attacked, and then you have to defeat them and then get your exhibit. As opposed to as a villain, you just grab the exhibit, no problem. They will not attack you. So it's just a little tip. Like if you come and farm over here, may as well farm as a villain. So let's see who we'll have this time. We should be fine. Hopefully he's not going to leave.
Grodd and the Society have stolen a number of experimental containment units. To make matters worse, they are using innocent people as lab rats to test their new toys. You'll find a containment
Usually the first fight is a tough one, so I'm not shy in using my backup right away. There's sometimes a name right at the entrance or close to the entrance.
Calculation
There's our name, Cheetah. Holy crap, she has a nasty breath.
Scanning.
Maybe we should give her a mint or something. So as you can see, if we stick together, we should be fine. But
Just how many licks does it take?
if one of us tries to go on his own, then we'll have. I'm not sure where he's going. Is he going to repair? I suppose he is.
I'd like to commend you on what is
I may as well buy a few colas.
workbench generator. The thing about peering into the future, there are no spoiler alerts.
Scanning.
Usually, I will try to clear everyone, every mob, and then once everyone is dealt with, then we start bringing the disruptors. But sometimes I'll see people will want to bring the disruptors right away. So let's see what our friend does. Uh, it's good for the style, pointless otherwise. And this tells me that it's probably his first time here. He doesn't seem to know what to do. I'm not sure if he was trying to click on the civilian or something. Ooh, it's our friend Metallo. Ah, come on. Strike one. Sadly, I was knocked out just as I was trying to bring my friends. Oh well, it happens. Let's call our friend the Tombot, at least.
Scanning.
Oh well. And our friend waited for me to die before even respawning.
Calculation
So as you saw, it's not that difficult. It shouldn't be that difficult. We just have to make sure that we only fight a few enemies at a time, and we just have to stick together. And getting back into the fight before our friend is dead, that would help too. Let's wait a bit for his health to get back. He doesn't seem to know what to do with the little lady. We'll show him after. I'm trying. Too late. I'm gonna stick our little friend here.
Calculation completed.
I don't know if you've noticed the penguin has like a flamethrower umbrella sometimes. So when he's blowing flame your way, what was that? So when he's blowing flames your way, you don't want to be there. You don't want to get too close when he does that. And right now he's pretty much by himself, so we shouldn't have too much trouble. And he's also throwing like some sort of grenades all around him. So again, you don't want to stay too close. And pour him. Essentially, I'm spam block breaking him. So as soon as he blocks, he ends up on his back. Like that. Essentially, the devs add way too many NPCs be in turtle mode. So let's show our friend what needs to be done now. Essentially, we grab this little thingy here, and we bring it to the people that are captured. Hopefully he'll stay at the door and he'll take it as soon as it responds. Yeah, finally, there you got the idea. Let's try and see where he's going with it. Yeah, of course, he's going right for the middle one. I can't say I'm surprised. Ideally, we usually keep the middle one for last, so that we're already in the middle when because in the middle here is where the final fight will start. So when we do the middle one first, and when we do the middle one last, then we're already in the middle for the fight. What's he doing? I'm not sure why he's following me, but anyway. So that really seems to be a first timer. At least I hope it is. But you never really know.
Heading to the exit. Get out of my way.
Good work. All of the civilians have escaped the nightclub. It looks like Grodd just got here, and he's not alone. Take that big ape down a notch.
And ideally, we should focus on one of the two. Either I'll focus on Bizarro and focus on Grodd. But we should focus on one of them. Come on.
Calculation.
So if we can defeat Grodd fairly quickly, we should be okay. So now that we got rid of Grodd, the rest should be simple enough. Just facing Bizarro should be, I won't say walk in the park, but it shouldn't be a problem. I might as well take a potion. Let's not be too greedy with our potions. It's not worth it. Trying to save one potion.
Scanning.
That should be a fair reminder that
And
we
there we
can't
go.
sit idly by. Better
So
head
let's give a little victory. Oh, let's give a little victory thingy to our friend. There we go. And we didn't really get any good gear. We got styles at best. Oh well. Let's see what's in the box. Holy crap. A base item. So we're pretty much done here. Usually this usually is a good quest to get a few nice boosts in terms of gear. Like you usually can get at least one or two pieces of gear that will be an upgrade if you're just a bit lucky. Because you get you get like five bosses, so you should get at least a few good pieces of gear from those. But as you saw, we got nothing. Well, let's repair. Why not? Let's sell the junk we got. Oops, wrong one. Sadly, there's still a bit of a lag in the menu of the PS4, which is disappointing a bit. It's nowhere near as bad as the PS3. Don't get me wrong. It's much better, but still, the menus are sluggish sometimes, and so what else could we do? No. Hanging on the roof of a church like a real superhero. Ain't that nice? Oh, we got a collection. Oh, let's go like that too. Free some space. Let's go like that. Oh, let's go like that. Oh, this I'll still keep for a bit. Oh, let's destroy that. Yeah, let's go like that. What's that one? Oh, let's go like that. And let's refill our stack of sodas. And there we go. So what could we do next? Oops, wrong one. So as you see, the next the tier 5 missions, the combat rating is 80. But strangely enough, the combat rating for the tier 4 missions is 70. So between the essentially the tier 4 last 10 combat rating from 70 to 80. as opposed to the tier 3, which seems to be from 53 to 70. And it gets even worse. Like tier 5 is essentially from 80 to 100. So that is quite a gap. Oh, let's save our little friend here. We got a few pennies. And let's be in stealth mode just so that we don't get jumped by other players. I guess we could try an 8-player mission or a 4-player mission. I'm not sure if we should. Okay, let's try. We did Gorilla Island already, so let's try. Oh no, we didn't do it. We did it with another character. It's true. So, oh, and I got 2 skill points. Okay, let's go to our lair. Let's start by adding those 2 skill points. Right now, we need all the help we can get. So, we will put 1 point in martial arts so that we can get an extra 25 precision might and 25 might. We could keep on adding to this weapon tree if we wanted to, but we will start adding to another weapon tree. We'll go for a dual pistols because we're going to work right now towards getting our weapon mastery. And if you remember, I have a bunch of pistols in here, I think. Yep. So now that I did put points in pistols, I can use those. And I can get the style for those, which is more what I will do. I will not really start using the pistols themselves, but I will get the styles. Unless somehow I have this one is better than what I'm using. So let's sell the green one. No reason in keeping it. And we will keep the blue one because why not? The blue one usually should it probably works. It probably helps to increase our combat rating a bit. So we will keep the blue one even though we won't really use it. I'll do even if it's better than the weapon we're using right now. So essentially, as we're going to put more skill points in dual pistol, we'll do more or less what we did with the martial arts. We're going to put 20 points in here somewhere anywhere, and then the 21st point will go for weapon mastery, the dual pistol mastery, and then once we do that, we're going to unlock these 2 weapon mastery combos. So in order to get the first 2 combos, you need I think it's something like 44 skill points. Although it will take us a bit more because we did put a few skill points in the movement tree. So at least it's like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 skill points in our movement mode. So we'll need like 52, which is perfect when it comes to DC Universe Online. or when it comes to DC itself, 52 is a magic number. So around 50, the 52 mark, we should have our first weapon mastery, and around the 80 something mark, we should have. If we want all the weapon masteries, it'll take us like probably about 90 something marks, 90 something skill points. I knew I would get it at some point. And of course, that's for the DPS. So let's see what we can do for a troll. So for the troll, we're going to do more or less the same thing, except that we're going to put one skill point and power vitalization, and then we're going to go to dual pistol and put our remaining skill point there. And then we're going to imprint that. Okay, so what to do next? Ideally, if we could upgrade our gear a bit more, that would be a good thing. We still need some pants. Our rings are horrible. We need boots. Pants and boots. Yeah, I know what we'll do. Puss in boots. Sort of. Let's go see our friend Catwoman. We will not get the weekly box, so we won't be able to see what's in the box. But we will. Again, it's a solo. What is it? So we won't be able to see what's in the box with the weekly box, but we should be able to get. Again, we're going to get like 5 drops of gear. Uh, if we don't get one pair of pants and maybe one pair of boots in those drops, we're going to be really really unlucky. If you saw the message that we've been victorious in this area recently, essentially to try to convince you to spend replays. They're telling you, hey, you won't get all the rewards unless you spend replays, which is true if you want to have the weekly reward, but if you just want to do the daily mission, you don't need to spend replays. But sadly, it is working. I know friends who, and sometimes I had to almost fight with them for to get them not to spend replays because they would do this mission and they would see the message and they was, oh, I won't get rewards, so they would use replays to get the rewards. And then I kept on telling them, no, you are going to get rewards, just not the weekly one. But of course they somehow they really wanted to spend replays and get all the rewards, so they would spend replays even if they didn't really need to. So right now we're a bit more powerful than the last time we were here. Uh, so you might see the difference. I don't know if you see the difference, but I guarantee you I can feel the difference. The Tiger Lord are nowhere as difficult to defeat as they were the last time. I still will try to pull them just a few at a time if I can, but it's not as difficult as the last time.
Just what I wanted. A cat's paw. Lend me a hand and fetch the cat's eye diamonds from the jealous kitties guarding them in these chambers. These relics are turning ordinary people into cats. And unless you want Gotham becoming a wild kingdom,
So ideally, if we can upgrade our pants and our boots, we'll be in business. If we can upgrade more than that, even better. But I don't expect to be able to. Like some of our other gear is fairly decent considering where we're at. So right now I'm wondering. I can't. He seems to be resetting. I can't really. I can't seem to be able to. Ah, there he goes. Sometimes you will attack certain enemies and you will see them go back to full health instantly. Essentially, it means that they've resetted. It, sometimes enemies will reset when the game thinks that you're trying to exploit some glitches. Like if you get an enemy caught in a corner or something, it could reset because it's stuck in the in the location or in the background. So whenever the game thinks that you seem to maybe try to cheat, some NPCs will reset. Usually, do you see a reset sign, a reset, the word reset appear above their head, which usually means stop attacking them. You're wasting your time. They're stuck or something. But sometimes people will keep on attacking anyways. So again, I'm not sure if you're seeing how much easier it is to fight the Tiger Lords. So it's amazing the difference that just a couple of combat rating points do, and in this case, it's more than a couple. It's like 10, somewhere between 10 or 15. No, maybe not 15, but at least 10 combat rating more than what we had the last time we were here. So that's quite a difference. You should see in endgame the difference that only 2 extra combat ratings do. It's quite impressive. Essentially, certain missions that are way difficult at combat rating 128, you go back at combat rating 130, merely 2 combat rating higher, and holy crap, the mission much easier. Oh, we got an armoire. Okay, I'm still targeting the other guy. Oh, let's take a potion. So essentially, one guy kept on attacking me while I was trying to target the other guy, which I can't target because he seems to be. Oh, there he is. And again, he probably did reset his health point. We're back to full health. Or he was just out of combat in this case. There we go. So the enemies, once they get out of combat, just like the players, they will gain their health back. But if you're fighting an enemy and the enemy is clearly in combat and you see his hit point get back to full health, it's not a bug. It's the way the game is made. It's trying to prevent you from glitching or exploiting certain weaknesses in the game mechanics. So the enemies will reset when the game thinks you're trying to exploit something. And as you can see, the cat. Oh, there's another one. That's why. I thought my health was going down a little too quickly, but there was a sneaky little one who was attacking me from up here. but still, they still hit fairly hard, even if they're not that much higher than I am. They're high enough that they can hurt me quite good if I'm not careful enough. Although it's not as bad as other games like Destiny. Destiny, the game, the way the game is set is that if you're level 30, if you're not careful, even a level 4 can defeat you, which is makes some sort of sense, I guess. It's just it can get annoying when your level 30 gets almost beaten up by a level 4 character. You'd figure that by then the level 4 should be no match at all with the level 40, but it's not really how it works. So we can pretty much feel the difference of how powerful the Wolverine is all of a sudden. There we go. So let's wait a bit. Oh, that's good enough. Oh. Let's block break him to get started. And let's cook him a bit. Also, our sentries are more powerful than the last time we were here. So, as you can see, they're hurting him real good, which is good. Oh, and the cats are here now. Oh yeah, and we got some boots, which is what we wanted. So again, no reason not to break a few barrels. Oh, I thought I'd taken that reward. Let's take it again. Or I should say quest item. Okay, somehow I can't click. Why not? Oh, there you go. So as you saw, we got a nice new pair of boots. So let's equip that right now. I'm going to lose the deadly block, but I'm going to gain one combat rating. Yeah, I'll stick with the combat rating. So we could expect to get at least one piece of gear that we needed out of all the gear that will drop in this mission. And luckily we got it in the first try. So now there's about 4 pieces left for us to get. If we can get a back piece, we'll be in business. I'm not sure if it'll be enough to bring us up to combat rating 52. But it'll be better than what we have, so. Although what we desperately need right now is a new weapon. Sadly, weapons cost 70 marks of victory, so it's pretty expensive. But sadly, you cannot wait to get lucky and get a weapon in a mission. Well, sure you can, but you're going to be stuck with your level. Like you see, we're tier 3 right now, and I'm still stuck with the same weapon I had at level 30. And it's pretty much the same through all the tiers. Like once you're tier 5, in this case we're tier 3. Once you're tier 3, if you wait until you're lucky enough to get a weapon, well, you'll get your tier 3 weapon by the time you're a tier 6 or something.
Calculation completed.
Now, there we go. There we go.
Scanning.
She's behind the wall. That's okay. We don't need her.
Hey, you gonna get rid of these cat people so I can finish fixing this pipe? You gotta go in and turn off 4 valves along the way to open up the gate at the end. But don't breathe too deep. The place is full of fumes.
Sometimes there's a Panther Lord that's hiding next to the console. Sometimes there's not. It's a random thing, it seems. And sadly, you're struggling to move forward because of the gas in here. Again, our Panther friend. Let's summon our friends for the Panther Lord. It's going to be a sneaky. Hi there, thanks for joining us. Sadly, I didn't enable the chat, so if you leave a comment in the chat, I won't really see it. Sorry about that. next time, I promise, guys, I'll enable the chat and I'll leave it on from now on.
Scanning.
So you're going to be able to ask questions and comment and all that good stuff. If you ever want to see the rest of the video, I usually post the videos on YouTube afterwards. So if you want to see the bits you missed,
Calculation complete.
oh yeah, the back piece we needed, or did we? Oh no, we have the back piece. Oh, it's the pants we need. There's still time. There's still plenty of drops to get the pants. Oh, we got some more boots. Probably the same as the boots we already have in terms of stats. But you never know, maybe. What if they were better? Nah, that's what I expected. Would have been either the same or less, and less it is. Okay, let's be extra careful here. Last time we got caught a bit with our pants down, so let's wait for the lady to leave before we start attacking the Lord. Not sure why he's not attacking us, but anyways. And that's what I did not want to happen.
Scanning.
Ah, there we go. It's really worth it to invest in the backups early in the game, especially with the new, I guess, difficulty setting thanks to game update 47. The backup are a must nowadays. If you don't have the backup or even the white mods, holy crap, you're asking for trouble. But I guess you can make up for it a bit with the awesome mechanic. There we go. Alright, the Lion Lady. The other Lion Lady. even though we messed up as we started in this room, things are going fairly pretty well. And the last... No, I'm lying, there's another one also. To quote Elektra from the Daredevil movie, liar! Yeah, I'm bad at impersonation. Sorry about that. Although I'll probably make a better Bane than I make an Elektra. If you guys are unlucky, maybe someday you'll hear my Bane. Aw, the little lion was tired. He was sleeping. And I woke him up.
Calculation completed.
Well, let's use our friend the barrel. Why not? But if you ever want a great impersonation of Bane, you should watch the Blockbuster Buster. He seems to be on YouTube now. And holy crap, whenever he does Bane, he cracks me up. Also, he has this little Bane action figure that shows up. Priceless. There we go. Some more boots. That's okay, we still have 2 more drops. We have the next Cat Lord, and then we'll have Catwoman. So hopefully one of those two will give us some pants. There's a rare Catwoman pair of pants, but pretty sure we won't get that. That or the rare Catwoman masks, or goggles, I should say. I ran this mission hundreds of times for the past 4 years, and I saw the goggles once. So in some cases, the uber rare, the super rare items, you may as well buy them on the broker if you really, really want them. Because the odds, the way the random number generator works, the odds of getting those items, they're astronomical. You'll have as much luck winning at the lottery than winning those items, or some of those items, I should say. Which is part of the problem, I guess. Not too crazy about how they've turned essentially part of the game into a slot machine or a lottery, depending on how you want to define it. And there's a little friend over here in the back. Normally the move would be to go upstairs, defeat those lions, and then move on to the boss. Well, let's be cocky a bit. Let's move straight to the boss. Why the hell not? We're the Wolverine. So as you can see, the lions are coming. And you can see that freaking cat keeps on stunning us or holding us. Luckily, I have the launching roll ability. Otherwise, I would be stuck beneath him. And even then, like I keep on needing to spam it. Well, let's summon our friends. Why not? Another back piece. So we have one more chance at getting a pair of pants.
Museum archive notes. A strange power radiates from the cheetah claw totem. There's a mysterious message on its base. Something
Did I get this one? Oh yeah.
a wish. Or maybe a curse. More research is required.
So poor Catwoman, she'll be no match for the Wolverine, obviously.
Power these relics possess.
Uh, as you saw, it's pretty pointless to attack her when she's being powered by the cat lords. So may as well be patient and just wait until she attacks you. As I mentioned, I did this mission hundreds of times. I tried a lot of things. I tried to attack her. I tried to put mines. I tried a truckload of things. Ultimately, all you really need to do is use the barrels as you need, power on through when she's there, and that'll be good enough to get through. Like the next time, I'll summon my our robots. Don't really need to, as you saw, she pretty much is no match. Even though she's a bit higher than I am right now, it's not enough. But she can be a bit annoying still. Like as you can see, she pretty much stun me, interrupt me, all that fun stuff. And she will stun you no matter what combat rating you are. I wish there was a value or a stat that made you immune to some of the controls, so that essentially once you reach a level, I don't know, combat rating 132, you can no longer be interrupted by a level 4. Oh, holy crap, we got our pants.
They're gone now. And the diamonds, too, hmm?
So remember the Catwoman pants I mentioned? Oh, we got the shoulders too, but those we have are as good. But remember the Catwoman pants I mentioned? These are it.
Why settle for the base model when you can have upgrades?
So let's consume the little magic commendation and let's go back to our base and celebrate. And we got mail. Oh, that was a good run.
You know, Servo might be from the 25th
So even though we
combat technology.
pretty much outgeared the mission now, it was still worth it to in order to upgrade a few pieces of gear. And also to complete an investigation or a briefing. I'm never sure which is which. Ah, a new belt. But it's just a style. So essentially in this run we got the cat burglar belt and the cat burglar pants, which is a nice improvement, nice upgrade, which took our combat rating to 53. So now let's switch to troll. Let's switch our gear. And that's okay. We need to get a new mod for our boots. For the boots I was using Deadly Block, but I think I will switch. Essentially, there's a few mods depending on what movement you use. So there's some mods for the if you're a flyer. There's some mods if you're a speedster, and there are some mods if you're an acrobat. There's the empowered glide, which I fail to see the point. And there's a tumbling master. I'll use a tumbling master. Why not? So essentially, what does the tumbling master do? When you block, you can do this here and this here. So normally you just roll if you block, but now you roll and you have some combos assigned to rolling. It's not that useful, but why not? It'll be better than just the deadly block, where you just block and do a bit of damage to whoever's attacking you. Let's keep the first pistol. Let's keep the staff. go. The occult armor will go here. Let's take. What can I remove? Let's remove the armories for now. Let's put the armor there. Fireplace, who cares? So let's sell everything we're not using on the back. So as you saw, we got a truckload of boots in this one mission, and a truckload of bags. So it easily could have been just getting the same two pieces over and over and over. For the longest time, I had this Magneto character that I was building, and holy crap, I ran this mission for like 2 years and wouldn't get the freaking Mayan helmet with that character. So at some point, I had pretty much given up. And then at one point, I stayed away from this mission for a while, and then I came back with my character thinking, okay, let's try it. Maybe today will be the day. And it was so much the day that I pretty much ended up the mission with like 5 Mayan helmets, which is one of the reasons why I pretty much hate the random number generator. Sometimes it seems weird the way it behaves, and sometimes it just seems flat out broken. Uh, I understand there's no real random in a video game. Essentially, they create a string that sort of simulates a random, but that's the whole point. Like, yes, in real life, a long streak of bad luck could happen. It really could, and they're probably simulating that in their string to simulate that in their string for the random number generator. But then again, if you're creating a random number generator that will not really be random, why not try to minimize at least the amount of long losing streak? But maybe that's just me, or maybe there's something I'm not getting. So, anyways, so thank guys for listening. Essentially, I will take a small break because and I will try to clear out some of the junk on my in my journal. So all the explores, I will do those. So I will take a short break. I don't know, 15, 20 minutes, maybe eat a bite. I'm not sure. And then I will come back and essentially I will try to finish all the explore Gotham missions. Uh, First to clear out some useless junk from my journal, but also possibly I'll get 1 or 2 skill points out of that. So so that should be a pretty boring video. So I will take a break for 15, 20 minutes, and I'll come back here to do those. If you guys want to watch me do the booster gold missions, you're more than welcome to come by. And I promise you, I will enable the comments from now on. So next time I log in, you guys are going to be able to write comments, and I will be able to answer to you. So thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Bye bye.